Dallas Cowboys. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take the G, hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he owns? Is it Alpha and Omega?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Look at this, going deep right away. Pride coming out throwing, but a defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Throwing again is Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, kill!
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
Dak off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Murray here on 1st down. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 on that one, and it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Benson on 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy 2. Massive hit. The ball is out. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain to the 48. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Josh Sweat making the stop.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Go right in. What do you think?
Prescott now on 3rd down. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Yeah.
Throwing again. Prescott. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Cody Simon.
It's a turnover on downs.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. It's Benson on the give. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning from the 18-yard line. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Screen here for Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
Taking a shot for the end zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Do it again, defense.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Benson once more. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, They got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Another turnover, this time it's an interception. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Blue again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Prescott to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They give up the gut to Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Benson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU, Kavontae Turpin. Dodge the tackle. And you love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hits Prescott. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL Draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Caught near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Blue reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. The give now to Benson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Murray from the pistol. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I took one.
First down, here's Dak. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
31, Cardinals 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Cardinals 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Has a hole left, room to run. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going play action. It's Murray. Bails out. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Looking quickly here.
He's standing at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13. But it's 3rd down.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They snap it to Murray. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Result of the play.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 26.
Here he goes, third and long. He's looking deep once again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
63-yard attempt.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture.
Go on.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Hey. 2-2. Big ace open. Big ace open. 2-2.
Kyler looking to throw. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
That's one.
Final throw before the break. Chased out to his right. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Murray to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Getting right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. This gets forward to around the 29. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Kyler to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go. 2-2.
Kyler throwing here. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Complete. It's Weaver. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Shit. 2-2. Hey. 2-2.
Throwing here, Murray. He completes it in traffic. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Benson now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Murray. He's able to get this down to the 13.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Murray on 3rd down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
What do you think?
Give on second here to Blue. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
What do you think?
Up the middle, Blue. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Straight ahead with William. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Blue gets the handoff. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2, Murray. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Another throw coming from Murray. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice, 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Blue. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, boys.
Now Blue. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Aubrey puts it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st down, Arizona.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They only get one, so it's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2-2.
They'll toss it here to Vincent. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Cardinals 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
2-2.
Hand off to Benson to start the drive. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals the 1st down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Murray. He's got a man left. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
What? 2-2. 2-2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cardinals trying to do some window dressing. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
What? 2-2. Hot. Shit.
Now Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's taken down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He loses the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. That does it for another broadcast.